And welcome back in to the taco truck, and it is that time. It is almost Halloween. Trick or treat. A happy Halloween to you from the taco truck as we continue some YouTube content. Today's content is going to be from a stream competition last night where we actually gave away 3 $10 gift cards to the chat. We had a stream versus chat. It was me, couple of the other moderators of the channel versus people coming into the stream that queued up to play Halloween Cup. At times there was 12-13 people in the queue. It was a amazing stream, and some of the highlights of those streams, I grabbed some of the battles. King of Charmanders was with us as well. If you're not subscribed to him on YouTube, check him out, King of Charmanders. He's got some really good videos. I have a feeling as time goes on, they're going to get more and more traction. But getting into what we have for you today, it is going to be some Halloween action. And as you know, I am a little bit on the spicy side. And by spicy and Halloween Cup, we are running Shadow Dusclops and we are running Alolan Rapidash for now. You can actually see King of Charmander's game right here. He was in the middle of one. So I figured I'd leave it up there. You can see some more teams, some more Pokemon as we get into this game. But some really cool information about Shadow Dusclops and Wigglytuff. Shadow Dusclops wins the no shield matchup. So I'm just going to go through this matchup. I'm not going to use a shield. It was really, my opponent here has seen me or has played Dusclops, Shadow Dusclops before, knows they have to use a shield to win the matchup. So they spend one right away. That's pretty impressive on Bad Quanta's side. A big shout out to Bad Quanta. This is one of the longtime viewers of the channel and supporters. So really nice to get into a close match here. So the lead's going to come down here. They busted, they spent a shield. They're going to come out on top of this matchup. I'm not going to shield. And we are going to go down with a shield advantage here. And the plan is to bring in the Galvantula and charge up against the Wigglytuff. Wigglytuff's going to be really good in this cup against the Sableyes, against the other Charmers. It's going to be good against the all the dark types you're going to see, the Umbreons and things like that. It's pretty solid against Galvantula as well. As you can see here, the charm damage is really, really oppressive. So going to be coming in with the A-Wak next. So this is pretty tough with losing the lead, taking all the charm damage, and then immediately going to be taking the fire spin damage. This Galvantula is gonna get melted, and we do just barely get to another discharge. This is some big damage that we're picking up here as it launches with 1 HP, and we're going into our secret in the back, our one and only Alolan Rapidash. Alolan Rapidash has Psycho Cut, Body Slam, and Psychic. It's a amazing moveset. The minute I saw it on PV Poke, I had to try it. We'll see how long I use it once we get into the actual Halloween Cup battles, because I have seen an abundance of Gengar, an abundance of Sableye, and Azumaril pretty much on every single team as you get into these Halloween Cup battles. And if they don't have Azumaril, they definitely have Galvantula. But one thing the Alolan Rapidash can do, as you'll see right here, is this Galvantula comes in at the end of the game. This Psychic is going to take out the entire Galvantula. What a nice game there against Bad Quanta. Our next game here, it's going to be against the one and only Dundidum. Dundidum is one of the top Sylph battlers of multiple seasons, not just this season, but last season, the second season. I'm sorry, not just this season, but the first season as well. And here we go. We lose the lead super hard with the Dusclops into the Azumaril, and we just go straight into the Rapidash. The way the CMP looked there, I was worried that his Azumaril switched. You can also see in the bottom there another team, a pretty popular team you're going to be seeing there with the Mawile, the Azumaril right here to my left, and the Alolan Muck. But getting back to the beautiful Pony, the Pony is just going to start to ramp up energy. You've seen one Psychic. You've seen another, you've seen multiple body slams, and here it goes with another one. It's just oppressive. The energy gain on the Rapidash is really, really, really good. It's able to survive a charge move, which just makes me really love it. The one thing you got to do is you just have to keep it away from the ghosts, as I am finding out. Because you are Fairy and Psychic, bug is only neutral, so you can survive some of the big hitting bug attacks from the Pokemon and still get to a Psychic on a lot of Pokemon, which means that you can KO Galvantula and things like that, which is big. As long as you don't take too many Volt Switches before, you're in pretty good shape here. So we have 2 shields. We're gonna farm down the there, and unfortunately we know the Azumarill is coming back in after the Crustle. And we're going to launch this Fire Punch. We're going to just do as much damage as we can here. Swap into the Galvantula. And assuming that, it's likely that the Galvantula has a pretty tough matchup here in the back. But we do have 2 shields. So because of that, we're going to go ahead and forego the shield on the Dusclops. The game really relies on this Galvantula. The opponent doesn't switch, which gives me some hope. Makes me think that we might be in a good spot here. Maybe it's another Galvantula. And the survey says it is exactly that. And so with the shields here, with the little bit of life on our Dusclops, we can get to a lunge, we can get to Fire Punches. We are in very, very good shape. Even with a lost lead because of the energy on the Rapidash, we were able to come back in that game. Pretty lucky game there against Dundidum. Going to be tapping down there for the win. Dun had the energy there, but he was letting it go. We get the Ramberto win and going into a match with one of my favorite longtime people that I battled with, Joey Vove, one of the top East Coast Sylph battlers for multiple seasons, and he is doing it in GBL as well. And we start this battle off with my lead, my Shadow Dusclops, into a Honchkrow. What? Not something you're going to see every day. I'm sorry, not something you're going to see every battle here in the Go Battle League for Halloween, but we saw it in this one, and this Dusclops, looking mighty fine, is going to threaten with the Ice Punch. I don't have the coverage with Shadow Punch. I am going for winning leads with this Dusclops, and if I lose the lead to Azumaril, I accept it and I swap out. But everything else, I can pretty much handle myself in the lead and try to win switch. And here comes the Wormadam. Wormadam is pretty popular. I've probably seen it on 1 out of every 4 to 5 teams from the streams I watched today. I watched a lot of, Arrow. King was on Dustin was on J Farms earlier today. So there's a lot of good stuff to watch if you want some more information. But Wormadam's going to be out there. Azumaril's going to be out there. Galvantula is a lot of places. If you lead into Azumaril's chat, you need to be thinking that there might be a Marowak and a Sableye behind, especially if you see one of them after. It's one of the more popular teams I'm seeing right now is definitely Azumaril, Return Sableye, and Marowak, which would be one of the Caleb Pang lines. So shout out to Caleb Pang on that. And we're going to be getting into this battle a little bit further. We get the Galvantula mirror match here. We're going to go into our lunge. As you can see, Dusclops again able to fight its way through those matchups. Does a good job in the lead, gets the Wormadam in, and it just takes the Wormadam out. Dusclops, another big thing about Dusclops is if you start seeing Toxicroak, the Shadow Dusclops absolutely destroys Toxicroak. I mean, destroys it. And we're going to come in here with our Alolan Rapidash. Unfortunately, he gets the swap into the Honchkrow here, and that's going to be trouble for us. Well, one thing about the Alolan Rapidash is it does a lot of damage. So you're going to see this non-stab Body Slam come in here and almost KO. But remember, this Pokemon, the Honchkrow, is a Dark type, and we are using Psycho Cut as our fast move. So it basically means we're doing 1 damage per Psycho Cut at the most. Or in most cases, I mean to say. And we're going to get into another Body Slam, though. It's unbelievable how fast this Pokemon charges up to Body Slam with Psycho Cut. I love it. It looks beautiful. It charges fast. Look at that pink and blue Pokemon. As you guys know, pink, one of my favorite colors. Jigglypuff, my favorite Pokemon. So anything like that, I'm going to be a fan of. And we come in with the Galvantula here. We just barely get a little bit of energy on the Honchkrow. And in one of the closest wins of the night with 1 HP, we just barely get to the lunge to wrap it up. What a good match there. That was a great way to finish it up. Thank you for watching and coming into this short Halloween video about what you might see, what to expect. Remember, Galvantulas, Azumarils are everywhere. You're going to be seeing Wormadams. If you lead into Azumaril, think Marowak and Sableye behind it. And just remember, no matter what you do while you guys are playing this Halloween Cup, just keep on tapping. And if you got a good Shadow Dusclops, try it out. Until next time, peace.